And our accountant has gave us digital files of every year in a CD. So just seeing it teleported me into that time.
2009 or something.
Yeah, and I seen our old meet and greet flyers, just all of that put together. I was just like, I can't form tears.
I know now why you cried.
What's up, guys? I'm Ryanimay. This is Subin Choi. We have Joe Jitsukawa. We got Steve Greene. We have Ryan Hasegawa and Bart Kwan. It is our pleasure to welcome you guys to the official JK News in Vegas. Woo! And if you guys noticed, the angles might have changed enough for you to see that we have 4 cameras here, and we got a lot of brand new equipment, new lenses. We are now heavily in debt. Yeah. So the quality of the show has been raised. But,
as well as the debt ceiling.
It's as well as the debt ceiling and the challenges to come. But we're very happy to welcome you guys finally here to the place you've been waiting on. This is the new set. Welcome to the new digs.
Man, I'm so freaking like, oh my God, Ryan, you did such an amazing job of capturing. Smack is, well, it's mostly Smack, actually.
Yeah.
I heard she built this and you were just supervising.
Yeah. I hold her nail. I hold the nail, she hammers it.
She hammers your thumb.
She's up on the ladder and you're holding her ass.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that, actually?
Hold her ass?
Like this?
Yeah. No, I do that a lot, actually.
Wow, that's awesome.
When Nikki's doing Christmas tree ornaments, I'm just all up on her ass the whole time.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Like I'm helping.
But yeah, the set is a combination of like old and new, as you guys can see. I wanted to try something fresh as well.
You did such a great job, because when we did our first JK News upgrade, we fucked up so bad because it was just a complete 180.
I heard about that.
And I think the ability to take what people love from the old, but then also sprinkle in the new and show what the new direction is freaking amazing.
Does it still feel at home?
Yeah.
This makes it feel at home right here.
Yeah.
Do you like seeing this wall again?
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really do. It blends it well, yeah. You guys have such good taste, it's crazy. Because I have actual trash taste.
Really?
You know what I mean? No. All love, but I really do not have very good taste. I really do. I was talking to Hasegawa earlier about how I'll see a gun and I'll see it has a American flag handle and I'll think that's tight.
Yeah. Wait, that's not tight?
I know I have bad taste, but this blends so well. I could never do this in a million years. You did a great job.
Eagles.
I'd be fucking American Eagles everywhere.
Even this carpet, your color choices, just putting things together, you're able to take a bunch of things that I think if people saw them separately,
these don't go together.
Yeah, they don't go together. But then the way you put it together, you're like, what the hell? How did you do
it's
this?
all thrifted. Literally.
That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the money we spent in the past for the shit that we did.
Oh yeah.
I wish it all went to you, man, because you brought way more real personality. Because in the past, I think when we worked with, what do you call it, professionals? They didn't really do it for us. I was like, this is not JK, what the fuck? You didn't listen to any directions. But with you, you get it. And then I think because you are a part of JK, so when you...
Because I have to be here,
Yeah, so you feel and understand the whole vibe, and then you capture it perfectly, but also evolve it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see that. I mean, we were able to use a lot of stuff from the old set, thankfully. So, I mean, it kept with the budget. So all this was done $2,000.
Wow. Yeah. So it cost him
$200, but
he
I pocketed $1,950.
Yeah.
Damn, smart.
And you get to write it off.
Wait, got a budget.
How does it feel to finally be in Vegas shooting for once and you don't have to drive down the 15?
I had to drive down the 15.
Oh, sorry, he did. Yeah, Hasegawa, thankfully, is here with us today just to hang out.
How the tables have turned.
So, how the turntables, You give me
it feels awesome to be able to kiss my son in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Kiss him and he gets to go to school and then I'm like, oh, cool, I get to film JK. Versus usually it's me packing my bags and I'm like, I'll see you guys in 4 days, man.
And it'll be all grown up when you return.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
When you have a kid, it's like having a puppy. When you have a puppy, every week it's growing another 4 inches. Yeah. It's no bullshit. When I see him, I'm like, what the fuck? Something's different about this guy and I miss that part.
Welcome home, father.
And he's Mexican, so he probably got a 5 o'clock shadow at 5 o'clock.
I know.
Yeah. Dang.
Damn, yeah. It's nice that you can be closer to your family.
That's me now.
I know, you're gonna go back.
I'm kissing him, I love you, my God, I gotta go.
Have you been gone for a few days and not see him yet?
Yeah, I have.
And he changes a lot, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he came back and he's smoking cigarettes.
No, he's,
Interstellar.
Like a true Korean.
Where's my dad? My dad's not around.
he's puking now, so.
Great to go.
Oh, that's sweet.
Because
You're
of
right, Joe.
cigarettes, or-
Right when you leave. God
Did you
damn
ever
it.
imagine, like, from when you were doing JK News back in the day, that you would ever be shooting that channel in Nevada, of all places?
Outside of LA, no, ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy to me how everything's just evolved. I mean, I didn't even think that I'd be flying back and forth from Hawaii just to shoot.
That's true. That's
yeah,
pretty extreme.
and I did that for like almost 3 years now.
What was your original dream for JK News?
Just the JK office, like because when we were filming at Bart's house, that was like, oh man, we get to use his living room. We're a business. We have desks, you know, and then from there
We have desks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
that was, our standards were hella low. But then when we were like, dude, we're gonna get an office, and I believe the rent was like $1,000 a month.
Damn.
And we were looking at each other like,
$1,000
what if we can't make rent? What are we gonna do?
Well, we got it 15 years ago, so the prices were way cheaper.
Oh.
Now it's like 4,000, almost 5 with utilities or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Shout out BlackRock.
Yeah,
I
fucking
know.
BlackRock.
Thanks for taking over.
But at the time, I remember having that conversation with Bart, like, fuck, like, what are we gonna do if we can't afford $1,000 a month? And then we're like, are we gonna take? Maybe we'll like work some side jobs and we'll be able
Yeah.
to take care. But no matter what, it's about growing this shit. We need an office.
As long as Gio keeps working at the bank.
she'll pay for
bankroll
everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing that's cool. Now that we're in Vegas, we'll have a different selection of guests, but also we'll have like Gio around too, which is really cool.
The fans love
Yeah.
the OG cast as much as
Yeah.
possible.
And we'll try to get the OG cast like and people from our Careful Boys cast here as much as possible.
They're excited to come too, actually, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah. It'll be cool to get Jason Cheney, who now lives in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Nick, who still lives in Pasadena.
We'll never leave.
we could have more Taika updates too. People love that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's lots of. What other possibilities do you think have opened up now that we're like finally situated?
In Vegas?
Yeah, just here in general.
Possibilities? I think like us being able to have maybe a more flexible like work schedule.
Yeah.
Because I think before like everyone's coming from a different place, so we only have a limited time to shoot. And like if you guys don't know our schedule, it'd be like we'll shoot 1 or 2 or 3 days, and then we try to slam pack it because we don't have any time to like jump on maybe another current event that popped off or something. Like, hey, is anyone free? Let's jump on and just shoot an hour on Monday or whatever. We couldn't do any of that stuff before because everything was pre-scheduled. So if any big events happened outside of our schedule, we couldn't really cover it.
Yeah,
like live or like in a timely manner. So I think that'll be pretty cool, where it doesn't have to feel like a marathon, as Anthony calls it.
As Anthony calls it. Oh, we're gonna get Anthony Lee sometimes too,
Oh, really?
Hopefully, that'd be really cool.
right?
I don't know about that. But
Do you miss? Do you actually like miss? Has it hit you that the old office is like gone now? Because that was in your lives
When
for almost 2 decades.
So when me and Ryan were cleaning up the office, remember I told you, like,
Yeah.
at first, I think during the day, he said, do you feel sentimental about this? I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm kind of a robot. And then as we were slowly, like, taking stuff away, and then the junk people would come and go, can I have that? like slowly we're, like, passing stuff. And I think seeing things slowly disassemble and get passed out,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking one big cookie and, like, breaking up the crumbs and passing away. And slowly you see the cookie disappear, and you can just see in about 2 more hours the cookie's gone forever. And that's when I told you, I'm like, Ryan, I think I'm getting sentimental.
I like how
I
Bart.
can feel something.
I like how that was just like, Chat GPT, write me something sentimental and use a cookie as a.
No, dude, that was from the heart.
Okay.
No, because I started seeing all these like,
Yeah, dude.
you know, it's like 15 years, right? So it's almost like fossils where there's fucking the crustacean era, or whatever, the Jurassic era, and the whatever era, and then so it's like layers upon layers.
Layers of dirt.
So the where we're living, it's surrounded by what's the most nearest future or past of us. So everything feels like up to date. Then we get rid of the cameras and we go back 1 layer. I'm like, oh shit, that was the Julia layer, you know? And I'm
Right.
like, oh shit, that was the guy that stole our camera layer, pretended that was, and then you just keep, and then that was the guy that like did this layer, and then you start pulling all the way back. And I was looking at the one that really got me. I pulled out our tax returns
Oh, shit.
from like
Yeah,
2010.
Yeah.
And this is pre-QuickBooks, like all the sophisticated like stuff that we do now. It was just Geo writing on like college notebook paper, the expenses and then our debits that she had to turn in to our accountant. And then it said that like January we made like 2,300, and then I'm like as a company, you know, and I'm like, fuck, that's how far we came. That's great. We made 2,300, but our expenses were like 1,500. So I'm like, holy shit, the whole company split between 6 people was like $800. I'm like, this is
tight.
fucking
That's
crazy.
cool.
And to see her handwriting,
Yeah.
because I forgot Gio's part of the company too. I'm just like, oh damn, she was there from the start. Huh? That's crazy.
She's also part of the marriage.
Yeah.
I remember when he looked at that, I was like, Bart's turning human. He like picked up this notebook and he was like, oh my god.
Single tear.
He was just looking at it. I was like, what happened to this guy?
You looked at tax returns, dude.
Yeah.
That would do it to Bart. If he looks at his tax return, Pinocchio turns into a
Right.
boy.
I know.
Because it was like, it was so like,
But also the technology of it.
yeah.
Because because our
Yeah,
accountant.
the pencil and paper.
No,
She had her little chola handwriting too.
What is that? What is Chola?
It's old English.
And our accountant has gave us digital files of every year
Yep.
in a
It's in
CD.
CDs.
So just
Wow.
seeing it teleported me into that time, you know?
2009 or something.
Yeah, and I seen our old meet and greet
Yeah.
flyers, just all of that put
God.
together. I was just like,
I can't form tears.
I know now why you cried.
To give you guys context about how it was moving out, so we had a lot of stuff in the office to get rid of. Like, not stuff that you guys would have wanted in the auction, but just a bunch of stuff. And
those junk guys were
yeah,
happy
a
as
junk
fuck.
guy like who frequents the business park saw us putting stuff out and was like, "Hey, you guys getting rid of that?" We're like, "Yeah." And then he's doing that, and another junk guy comes and sees that junk guy. I guess they're buddies. So he stands out front, and then a third guy comes and he stands out front. Every time we bring something out to the front, they negotiate with each other who gets to take what.
Oh.
Like this guy, he'll smelt iron, so he's like, if it's metal, I'll take it. This guy, he wants furniture. It was like
Damn.
it was like
The
a
Avengers of
yeah. It's like we're
junk.
taking it to Agrabah and we're like
Damn.
giving it to like vendors, and it
They're like
actually
4
worked out really
elements.
nice. But a lot of big things we just like gave away, you know, because we just simply
Damn.
don't have room in the new office for like all of that stuff.
What's
Yeah.
something that you wanted to keep that you couldn't?
I know that you really wanted to keep one of those giant safes that you guys got.
Yeah, that was the JK safe. We had shotguns in there, all of our cash and documents.
To give you context, there's 2 really big safes in the old JK office. One of them we could move. The other one, 4 of us could not move it, and it broke the dolly it was on.
Yeah, it was so heavy.
So you just left it?
It was over a ton for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't do
Well,
anything
now it's
about it.
Subin's. He needs to
Why are
find
you
a way.
acting surprised? It's yours.
What? I know. Yeah, I should have got paid.
It's
still there?
It's heavy.
It's still there?
Well, you tell me it's that heavy.
It's
Make
heavy.
Me really
You're
wanna
not. You gotta have to get like professional equipment or a forklift or something.
Oh, really?
Or
Yeah.
hire professionals, but then you save it. You save on the safe.
I was
So
just
it's just
gonna.
to
I was
break
just gonna
even.
hire the homies, but yeah.
Oh, the homies
can.
work.
Yeah.
But I was like the last person with Hannah to kind of like
Oh yeah,
close
that's right.
up,
You're
right?
the last one to see it. Yeah.
So watching it empty was kind of crazy, cause I was like, dude, I haven't seen it this clean in so long. You know, it's been fucking dirty as hell. She was like, "Are you getting sentimental?" And I'm like, you know, this is dark, but this is hilarious because
See, you're a robot too. Robot.
No, he's feeling humor. He's feeling humor.
Okay, fine.
Robo
humor.
boy.
no, I said this is dark, but this is
Yeah.
pretty funny because all I could think about is this office being a part of my life longer than my dad.
Yeah.
That's pretty real.
For 15 years,
I'm
right?
like, bro, this is the most consistent. That's some sad shit. This is the most consistent thing I've ever had for this long.
And you get to leave the office. The office doesn't leave.
Yes!
Full circle. Full circle.
I don't need you
anymore.
And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm not gonna leave." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know you won't. You better not."
She
Bitch.
thought it was a
Yeah,
dig at
you
her.
can't.
And you got to beat the office up. The office didn't beat you up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did you see the reel that I edited for when they were walking out of the office and it's like spliced with all the footage of them moving
That was
in?
crazy.
Nah, I was watching football, dude.
Yep.
You didn't see the thing I put a view on there? And
Nah,
Nikki?
I was watching hella football.
Oh my god.
You know this was sobbing
No,
away.
of course
He's
I
the
did.
most
I loved
sentimental
it.
out of
I
all
loved
of
it.
us.
I actually got very misty during all
that
that.
little scene of you and Nikki hugging.
Yeah.
That got
was
me, and
very
I wasn't
busted.
even there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a B move.
See, that was pre-Ryan period.
Yeah.
Because Ryan was like, we did the whole office over there. That was
Yeah.
like before you came in.
Yeah, that was I think the craziest part because I was scrubbing for like footage of you guys casually going through the office when it was the old gen, and just seeing how like lively and packed the office was at times back then.
Yeah.
'Cause you guys had so many people in the company.
Yeah, back then it was like a really fun hangout spot.
Yeah.
We would have barbecues and like all kinds of things because also we didn't have like spaces to invite people. We had really small, like we were renting rooms and whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
at that age, it was such a good kind of spot where everyone can get together. But once we all had homes, I think everyone started just having potlucks there. But we would have jam sessions and like bust out the music and then like start grilling some steaks and all of our neighbors were like, "What the fuck do these guys do?"
We were one of the
Hope
first.
they move soon.
Yeah.
We were one of the first to do it too.
I remember.
So I
that,
think
yeah.
like that's what made it also really cool because I remember like because other people were like shooting vlogs or whatever out of their own room. So David would stop by all the time just to hang out or just to be in a space full of other creatives. I remember when Fusi's manager came and brought Fusi down from because he's from
Wow.
NorCal. It's like this is what YouTube is in LA. What can happen. You know, before he
to
goes,
plant a seed in his brain.
yeah, before he went all cuckoo. But I remember
That's
like
true.
the super like Greene,
Yeah.
Fusi coming in
Yeah.
and going,
Yeah.
wow. I remember Batch coming around before
Yeah.
he blew up. So it was just a cool like small little breeding ground of all these other like because there's a lot of parallel universe like Maker was doing it, but they
Yep.
did it on a much bigger scale. But it was like a lot of
Well,
little.
it started very similar to JK. It was
Yeah, a
at
lot-
this place called Abbot Kinney. It was like a small house that everyone kind of did the same stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that, where it's like all these small little parallel universes, and it was cool that ours was just like on the east side of LA,
Yeah.
and how that became like a breeding ground for a lot of other creators later on.
Well, that's a big deal too. I always thought it was respectable that you guys opened up shop in a place you grew up,
Yeah.
where everybody was just getting stuff in North Hollywood or you know,
Downtown,
yeah,
something
El
like that.
Segundo or something.
Right.
But you guys,
Yeah.
Because those people don't like to drive.
that's true. Yeah.
I do think there's like a huge sentimental attachment that we had that we don't admit because we actually had a way bigger and better office at one point.
All right.
Well, that
yeah.
place was a giant.
And that one
That was
like,
the Kinjas complex for you guys,
right. And that was like what, 15 grand a month or something?
Jesus.
But we still kept the JK office because the fans liked JK News just like the OG way. They liked all the memories and everything that happened there. And I think we pretty much agreed, and that's why we kept it for so freaking long.
Yeah.
Because looking back, that was like not a logical decision. A logical decision would have been like, you guys deal with the new set. We paid for this.
Yeah,
So
true.
cut it out, and then we're moving to the downtown LA thing. But I think at the time, we probably didn't admit it, but we were probably attached to that place where we didn't want to let it go.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, when I wasn't here, because I was very bummed I couldn't make it, I was doing my fantasy football thing in Austin, Texas with my boys, right? But man,
Because it's so much more important.
it was pretty important.
I get
but,
it.
It's pretty important.
But I was telling Nikki, I was like, man, like when I think back to that office and all the memories, I just think about how many laughs bounced off these fucking walls. That's true. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, and I got very choked up thinking about that. Like how I'm never gonna see it the same way again. Like, but the amount of laughs and like we also cried in there. We also like I don't know, man, like a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
really love you guys, dude.
Yeah,
This
man.
is really cool.
You better.
I do feel like you guys ever
I'm not a pussy.
you guys ever like drive by the house you grew up in just to see what's happening? I feel like I would still do that with that office.
Wow.
Like,
Stalker.
Yeah,
Clinger, dude.
if I'm ever in that area, you know, to drive by and like,
That's cool.
The warehouse people are just like, I think this guy keeps driving by.
you got more junk?
It's probably going to be all ice detention by that
No,
point.
I
better.
know, right?
What's it for you, Hasegawa, being
Yeah.
like part of every generation?
No,
What's
not
it?
everyone. I came in after they stopped doing skits, so
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
have that initial portion of
Yeah.
it. But I was
Oh, so
definitely
you're
like,
after Anthony Lee?
Technically, yeah. Technically, he's been involved
Really?
longer than I have. Yeah, because
I mean,
He came in as editing. in, like, yeah.
2015, my senior year of college. Yeah. So then, 10 years, but still, like, you guys had 5 before that, right?
Yeah.
At least, if not more. So,
2007 when we started.
yeah. So I mean, so I was like maybe in the middle, I guess, of everything that's happened so far. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see like kind of evolve and like take different shapes over time. Because I was there when we were just in that first office, and then moving to the huge big one and be like, wow, this is bigger than anything we've done so far. And then going back to the old office and then being like, okay, this is familiar, yeah. and then now being in Vegas, and I'm like, okay, cool. This feels very homey. It feels very like natural. It feels like this is kind of always what it was kind of the mood it was circling and intended to be. But yeah, I mean, incremental increases like the cameras and stuff. Like I was asking for years to get cinema cameras, so that way we didn't have to replace them every 2 to 3
Hey, we were
years.
sentimentally attached to your camera.
And then we replaced them with the same shitty cameras. Yeah. And then they broke again, like I said.
I know. The funny thing is, we probably spent more money on
And that's what I told you.
buying new cameras. Which, yeah, you were right. I love this.
But yeah, now we did it. So,
Yeah.
Well, one last question. What was comparatively for you guys, moving out of the giant office? Did that feel
That was
worse?
meaningless.
That really?
It was the big office. It wasn't meaningless. I was so relieved
Relief, yeah. I
because of
remember
how fucking expensive that place was.
I see. Okay.
But also we kind of see that we couldn't get out the lease too because it was during COVID.
Right.
And
you're
then
stuck, yeah.
we ended JK Party right at that moment before COVID started.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say the move out was slow too because no one was there even. So
Exactly.
it was like we weren't in office, and then
yeah.
we started subbing like certain sections.
Yeah.
So it was like little by little, like parts of it would disappear, but no one was going there anyway. So
So there's no sadness moving out of
No.
that at all?
not really. Yeah.
So moving
No,
out of
because I
this...
think if what it feels like, it's like imagine like you're this martial artist and you love martial arts, right?
Okay.
And then so you love this small dojo you trained at.
Yeah.
Then one day you become a UFC champion and there's like this glitz, glamour, red carpet, all that stuff, and it becomes this big thing.
Yep.
So I think it went from living our dream and passion to building this thing that's bigger than what we thought. And then I think it actually took away from that. So this feels much more like home and like what we like to do, which is just shoot the shit and clown on Anthony as much as we can.
Yeah, I like that part.
And also the bigger office didn't actually continue our true brand and personality. Like we mentioned,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
we hired people to do it and they didn't really, it's just a job for them. So I liked how JK Party set came out and that was
set.
really cool.
That set was dope.
But I think everything else, like from our office space to everything, I just felt like that really wasn't 100% us. So that's why it was
even the
easier for
Japanese
me.
tea room?
That room was mine. Yeah, that was mine. Yeah, that was mine. But that's because I came up with it.
Yeah.
So it's mine.
You came up with all the Japanese
Yeah.
cultural history behind it.
But everything else, it just didn't. It dismissed so hard.
I see.
So it was just like,
So you weren't attached as closely as the...
no, it
last
didn't feel
office
right.
set.
It didn't. Yeah, it just felt like a big ass space with a big ass waste of money. But we committed, so we got to see it through. Cool. Yeah.
But mostly because of the bill.
Yeah. But I do want to take a minute, though, to thank everybody out there who basically rode with us and also came to the meet and greet, was a part of the raffle, was a part of the auction, all this. It really helped us relieve some of the moving costs and a lot of the pain and suffering that, we're going to be in debt for. But because of them, we could keep this going and have this kind of community.
Yeah.
And so
everybody who bidded on the auction items, that paid for the move. Everybody who bought raffle tickets, that paid for the set. So
Ryan's pockets.
everything, yeah,
Completely
paid my
self-
mortgage. So you guys are responsible for JK even making it this far. Just thank you to everybody who contributed the
Thank
time.
you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
And everyone who also donated during the live stream.
Oh, dude, yeah,
there
that
was,
too.
There was a lot, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. All you guys, the amount of I guess how active the audience has been the past couple weeks has been really crazy. So
Even all the old guests that we've had on in the past, they showed so much love in the comments. Like people I haven't talked to in years. Like Wes from Wong Fu was like, oh, this is the chapter, and then Shannon. Like people that are gone on to do huge things that I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna talk to you ever again. But they all come back and they're like, oh, that was like a special period. It's really cool.
damn.
That's sick.
I did a hit up Phil from Wong Fu to come do the final
Wes is better.
episode.
Wes is better for the record.
I hit up Phil, but he couldn't make it because of his baby.
Because baby, yeah.
And then I also hit up Josh, but he just didn't respond.
Oh, he didn't respond.
Or maybe he has his new number.
I think it was an old number because I got the green bubble. So unless he's just Android like that, but I asked him to. I was gonna have him.
He's pretty Androidy.
I was gonna have him come like with a motorcycle helmet and a full suit and just act like a motorcyclist.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't know who he is the whole time, kind of shit. And
Until
then he
the
would-
end.
And then he would just start watering a plant.
And he goes, boop, like that. That would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but yeah, it's thank you guys for supporting the channel. There's gonna be a lot of new stuff. We're gonna be experimenting a lot more because now we have the time and capacity to do it out here in Vegas. So please, in the comments, let us know some stuff you would like us to do out here with the kind of format and the quality that we're running currently. Thank you guys again for all the support.
Thank you.